Hello students, good afternoon to everyone. We are reading Oscar Wilde's story, The Model Millionaire, in which the story is presented in with the sense that what the real meaning of millionaire is. And as the story is coming to end, we are also getting some sense of having millionaire. So it is some biographical information about Oscar Wilde when he was born, where from his education and his work. This story, The Modern Millionaire, is a short story which was published in 1887, and the story is about a young man who doesn't have much money. He has good personality, he has good emotions, feelings, but he has no money. But he is moved pity by the sight of an elderly beggar who is posing as a model for his artist friend Alan Trevor. Although he can barely afford to do so, but he do. The young man gives the beggar the largest amount which he had, what was a sovereign and some copper coins that he has in their pocket. The young man's act of kindness has unexpected result or positive consequences for him. So in the last video we have also read that both the friends had met at Pallet Club and talking about the beggar, that how the beggar was taking interest in Hughie Erskine and his private life, and Alan Trevor told him everything about this Hughie, how his life, his prospects, everything. And when Hughie comes to know all these things, he complains to Alan Trevor that you should not do that. And again, Alan Trevor surprised when he comes to know that Hughie Eskin donates some money to that beggar, which was in reality not a beggar, the richest person of the Europe, and his name was Ben Hansberg. So, what happens next? We are reading. However, Hughie would not stop. In fact, when Hughie complains that why didn't you tell me about the beggar earlier, he got just angry. Then Alan Travel offered that, okay, don't worry, we can change the topic. We will talk about Laura, we will talk about your engagement, you stay here. But however, Hughie would not stop. Hughie didn't stop but walked home, feeling very unhappy and with a feeling of shame that how can he donate a person who is the richest person of Europe. Feeling very unhappy and leaving Alan Travel in the fits of laughter. The next morning, as he was at breakfast, the servant brought him up a card on which was written, Monsieur Gustave Nodin de la Part de M. Le Baron Hesper. And at the next morning, when he was taking his breakfast, his servant carried a card on which some lines were written. What was lines? Monsieur Gustave Nodin de la Part de Baron from Hensberg. I suppose he has come for an apology, said Hughie to himself, because Hughie did not open the envelope, open the card, only just thought that Baron Hesberg has sent me a letter to apologize him. I suppose he has come for an apology, said Hughie to himself, and he told the servant to show the visitors up. An old gentleman with gold spectacles and grey hair came into the room, and finally, when he thought that now Baron Hansberg will scold him and he wanted that Hughie should apologize to him, but Yugi asked his servant that took the visitors inside. And when an old gentleman with gold glasses and a grey hair come in the room and said in a slight French accent, "Have I the honor of addressing Monsieur Erskine?" Now that the real beggar means the Baron Hansberg came inside and asked a line, "Can I address you with the name of Monsieur Erskine?" Hughie bowed. Hughie was again surprised. What's the thing going on? First, the person whom he was thinking a beggar is not a beggar, and now this great person, the model millionaire, is saying that, "Can I address with the name of Monsieur Erskine?" Hughie just bowed down. Okay, in the next video, our story will end and we will know the reality. Thank you.